Workflows are used within TOCA to create coherent pieces of automation. To build a workflow, navigate to your automation project page and click Add Workflow. Here, you can give the workflow a name and a description. Hit Create to create the workflow. Once you create your workflow, you'll be introduced to the Workflow Designer. Here we have a canvas where we can drag nodes, activities, actions and integrations, and listeners into our workflow. To start, let's navigate to the Nodes tab and pull in a Start node. This will be where our workflow begins. Finally, we'll pull in a Stop node, and this will be where our workflow ends. Now, to populate this workflow, we need to add some activities, and the order in which we connect them will determine the order in which they happen. So we'll navigate to our activities panel on the left and pull in one of our activities. To connect this into our workflow, simply click on the Start node, grab this arrow connector and drag to the activity. If we'd like to have several activities in series, we simply grab them from the activities pane and pull them into our workflow, and repeat as before, clicking, dragging the arrow between each activity, and finally to the Stop node. And that's it. That's a simple workflow in series. To run this workflow, you have a couple of options. You can either use a listener, which you can add via the Start node, or you can execute the workflow using the button in the top right. Optionally, if your actions take specific inputs, you can click this drop down and execute a workflow with specific arguments so that you can test your flows.